like when I talk to younger artists or designers or just even creators in general or like dancers, like one of the things I always kind of remind me is like it's a long journey, man. Like it's not like it's like even if you get super popular really quick or something happens where you might be able to get a big name right when you start, you're still got the rest of your life to keep going. So you're always consistently learning. You're meeting new people. You're developing new skills, and then also then you start to sharpen those skills too. Because again, you're good at podcasting and public speaking, all that. So as you start to develop in your career, you'll start to get those gigs to like speak to other younger artists or like that. And like so it's that'll come later on. You'll like your art skills is coming up to your talking skills.
I'm doing that just now. Like it's funny that you talking to you in this podcast, but this is like my third interview this month. Nice. Where I spoke to other people and I've been the person getting interviewed. And then over the last 2 years, I've also been going to like universities and doing public speaking. So I've spoke to kids about like mentorship at Access and traveling the world and RAF and the podcast. And now I've got a job. Like it definitely solidifies it. So like there's people now I have in my Discord who I'm mentoring like once a month, and I'm helping them like with their portfolio and like feedback and stuff. So like I'm getting to that stage now where I'm starting to give back also, like on a level like a lower level, right? So people I'm mentoring are like people who are like fresh out of university, like just started.
Yeah, so, man. I think that's a good way to look at it too, because a lot of times people always feel like to be a mentor you have to be like 10 years in the game or 20 years. Right. But a lot of times you always forget that there's someone that was like you just a year ago, and like you have something of value to give to them, and like someone and then going all down the road. So I think like understanding that aspect of and always like being a little bit more open to helping people, being open, just reminding yourself that you're like, oh yeah, I used to be like that guy that just came out of uni. So let me pull back and like, this is what helped me. These are the things that helped me and those types of stuff. So I think that ongoing mentorship and like improvement will always, and it keeps you humble too. Cause I think even for me, when I was teaching a lot of dance, by teaching other people, it reminded me when people taught me. So I was like, all right, let me not get frustrated. Let me not get like, you know what? Like, how would I want to be taught if I had myself as a teacher? And that's kind of like how I look at it. And then I always try to make sure that they learn faster than I did, but then also retain it more. And then it's cool because when I see them like years later or something like that, they're like, oh man, you taught me this and you said this and it really affected my life. And I'm like, yeah, I probably did say that.